Here we go. So we have this paper that is January 2022, okay? And this is higher tier, okay? And we'll try to do as many questions as possible, okay? So here we go. First is basic algebra. Bases are same, they are multiplying. So you will say that, sir, I'll add the powers. So eventually it will become a power 11, right? Got that?
These are the easier questions.
Similarly, w power 15 minus the 3, so it will become w power 12, right?
G.
We have this one that is basically you multiply all of them, so 8 square multiply by x times 5 times 2, 5 twos is 10, and 3 power 2, 3 times 2 is 6. So here we go, 8 square is 64 times x power 10, y power 6. So basically all the indices rule, okay? So 84
So,
x,
when we
sorry, yeah, go on, I'm
when
listening.
the indices are in in brackets and we multiply, है ना?
Exactly. A power m multiplied by n, it will be a power mn. Okay, got it? Clear?
Okay. G.
Then we have to make t the subject here. Okay. So we have to make t the subject here. C is equals to t cube minus 8v. So you need to understand that you will bring it here c plus 8v. You have to keep t cube as separate. Okay. Understood the first step? Got
G.
this one? And then you do a cube root on it. So here we go. Cube root comes here. So eventually it becomes that t is equals to cube root of c plus 8v, and that is going to be our answer, okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let's move forward. Question number 1 was simple, done, indices. Okay, next one is we have 3 people, that is Daniel, Gabriel, and Hadley, DGH. So there is Daniel, Gabriel, and Hadley. They share some money in the ratios 3 is to 5 is to 9. And the difference between the amount of the money that the Gabriel receives and the amount money that Hadley receives in 196 euros, work out the amount of money that Daniel receives. Okay, so we need to understand that it's a ratio question, and they have given us the difference, that is the difference between what amount Gabriel receives and what amount Hardley receives is basically 196 euros. You can do it other ways as well, and we find out the difference of the ratio between Gabriel and Hardley. So we have 5 is to 9. So for me it becomes 9 minus 5. The difference is 4 parts. Okay, 4 ratio is the difference. Okay, got it? So
G.
I found out the difference between them is 4 ratio. So 196 euros represents 4 ratio, and I have to find how much is received by Daniel. Okay, that's what my question. That's what the question asks, sir. So if I have to find out how much Daniel receives, I'm going to put his ratio, that is 3. So Daniel will receive question mark how many euros. I'll do the cross multiplication here and I'll get the answer. Okay, 196 into 3 divided by 4 is the amount that Daniel received. Okay, it's coming as 147 euros. Okay, understood?
Yes, sir.
So we move on. This one is clear, 147 euros.
G.
Got it? Right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So when we move forward, question number 3 says that the diagram shows triangle ABC. Okay, the diagram shows triangle ABC. We have to work out the length of A is to B, giving your answer correct to 3 significant figures. And we have to work out, so we'll be going for Pythagoras theorem, that is sine, cos, tan ratio trigonometry. So we have this as opposite and we have this as hypotenuse. So it will be simple that opposite over hypotenuse is sine. So you're going to say that, sir, sine theta is equals to opposite, that is AB, opposite, that is AB over hypotenuse, that is basically AC. Okay, just plug in the value, sir. So it will be sine 65 degrees, okay, is equals to AB divided by 8.4. And here we go. The answer comes as AB is equals to the AB is equals to 8.4 times of sine 65. Okay. And
Yes, sir.
make sure your calculator is in degrees mode. Okay. So 8.4 multiplied by sine 65. We got that as you have to give the answer. Make sure the examiner wants it to three significant figures. So we have to give it to three significant figures. That is 7.61. Yep. So 7.61 is the three significant figures, and that will be the answer. Okay.
Thanks, sir. और अच्छा ठीक
Yep.
है.
Yep. Can you repeat? Sorry.
Nothing, sir. I understand.
Okay. Moving forward, we have question number 4. Sarah makes and sells mugs. One day she makes 150 mugs. Her total cost, this is important. Okay. We have to work out her percentage profit. So let's go through the question. Must be 5 marks. Okay. So very important. Okay. So we have Sarah makes and sells the mugs. One day she makes 150 mugs. Her total cost of making these mugs is 1140 pounds. Of these mugs, 2/5 are small mugs, 32% are medium, and the rest of the mugs are large mugs. Here are the selling prices of these. She sells all the mugs. We have to work out her percentage. Okay. So we'll start with cost of the mugs. Cost of all the mugs is 1140. Okay. Yep. Yep.
These type of questions, how many marks are they?
These are 5 marks, but these are important. This is 5
Yeah,
marks.
these
I'm
are
explaining.
easier.
Don't. Okay. That's very good. So if
Understandable.
we talk about small mugs, okay, so we can say that small mugs are 2/5 of 150. So how many mugs we got? 2/5. We got that 60 mugs, right? So 60 mugs are small, okay. Got it? So if we talk about the sales or the sales, so we are going to say that sales is basically equals to 60 small mugs will be sold for, each of them will be sold for, each of them will be sold for 8.50 each, right? Correct?
Yes, sir.
Then you work out that how many are the medium mugs, sir. So medium mugs will be simple
150.
32% of 150, right? So we got that as 48 mugs are medium. So, sir, 48 medium mugs will be sold at the rate of 11.20. Understood? Clear? Any
Yeah.
concern? And then last one will be the large one. Okay, so that's a large one will be how you get the rest of the mugs are large one. So you can
That's
easily work out the large mugs, sir, by
100.
subtracting from 150 minus the 60 small mugs and minus the 48 medium mugs. Okay, so 150 minus 60 minus 48. So we got at 42 mugs are the large mugs. Okay, so here we go. 42 mugs at the rate of 14.20. So here we go, the complete sales. Whatever we are getting, the complete sales. Come on, 60 into 8.5. 60 multiplied by 8.5 plus 48 multiplied by 11.2 plus 42 multiplied by 14.2. We got that as 1644 as the sales cost we got there. So you can work out the profit here. First, we'll have to work out the profit, sir. That is 1644 pounds minus the 1140 pounds. Sir, you will get the profit. Make sure you have to show all the workings, okay? So 504 pounds is the profit, but they're asking you not for the profit, they're asking you for the percentage profit. Understood? So here you go, understand this. You put the profit in the numerator, okay? Profit in the numerator, sir, divided by the cost, that is 1140. So how much you have made an earning on that, how much you have make a percentage return on that, it's there, okay? Got it, Claire? So we have got around 44 point something 2105%. Okay. But they are telling us in the last thing is very important. You have to
Yep.
give the answer to the nearest whole number. So it is going to be 44.2015 will become 44% only, rounding off to the nearest whole number. Okay. Understood. If it was like something 44.85%, I would have round off to 45%. Okay. Claire, you got
Yes.
this right?
Yes.
Okay. So here we go. We got 44% as the answer for 5 marks, but make sure it's important to understand how do you do the whole working. Okay. So question number 1, 2, 3, and 4 are done. Okay. Let's
Yes.
move forward to 5. 5, let's talk about some of the statistics. Okay. So we need to understand we have Jenny has 6 cards. Okay. So we have Jenny who have 6 cards. Each card has a whole number written on it. It's a stats question, a whole number on it. So the smallest number is 5. We can see that Jeremy arranges her card. Jenny is arranging her cards so that the numbers are in order of size. 5 is the smallest number. The largest number is 24. And they're telling us some hints how to solve this. Each card has a whole number written on it. The smallest number is 5. The largest number is 24. That's already information given. And the median, which means the middle value of the 6 numbers is 14. And the mode of these 6 numbers is 8. So based on this information, sir, you have to find out the other 4 numbers. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Mode is the most repetitive number. So mode is 8, means that 8 is coming couple of times. So for 3 marks, we have to find the remaining for the remaining 4 cards. We have to write on each dot a number that could be on the card. So we have to write down the number that could be on the card. Okay, understood? Clear on that?
Yes.
So how do we go about it? We are going to do this with, first thing we need to understand that what is mode. So mode is the most repetitive number, which means that which is coming often frequently. Okay. So we can say that if they are telling us themselves that mode of the 6 numbers is 8, which means 8 is going to come at least twice. Okay. Because if we keep 8 one time, it will not be the mode. We need 8 at least 2 times to be the mode. And that is why the first 2 numbers will be 8 and 8, because 8 is the mode and 8 is the mode, which means that most repetitive number is 8. So at least we need 2 8s. Okay, understood? Got this clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next we are going to say that what about this number? Let's call this X and let's call this Y. Okay, let's call this X because these are already in order of the size. Okay, these are already in order of the size. Next, we take the help of median. Sir, median is the middle value. Okay, median is the middle value. So how do we do it? Middle value means that we cancel this one, this one, this one, this one. So we are left with these 2 numbers. So they're already telling us the median, the middle value, that is 14. So how you can work out? You can say one number I already know, 8. The other number is X. So you always take the midpoint to find out the median. If this is an even number, these are even numbers. 6 numbers are there. 6 number of observations are there, which means even observations. So 8 plus X divided by 2 should be equals to 14 because 14 is the median of them. So if 14 is the median, 14 is the middle value, you should solve this and you will be getting, sir, let's solve it here, that 8 plus X, 2 times of 14 is 28 and 28 minus 8 will be, sir, 20. So here we go, that this number becomes 20, sir. Okay.
Ji.
So these have the fixed places, okay, because these are going in arranging order. Because 14 is the median, 14 is the middle value, it means that this is adding plus 6 in it. So we have to add plus 6 in it to reach to the other number to get 14 as a median in between number as the middle, so 20 is there. Now for the Y value, you can choose any of the numbers. So Y value, the examiner will allow you to choose any of the values because there are no more restrictions. One restriction was the mode, sir. So I've already worked it out for the mode. And sir, one restriction was the median. So I've already worked it out for the median as well. 2 numbers I've got this way. So Y can be anything but above 21 and above 20 and below 24. Okay, so Y can be, sir, 21. Y can be, students, 22 and Y can be 23. So you can just just write any number, whatever you think is fine. Okay. So here we go. I'm writing 22 here. Okay. You can choose any number between, because the largest number was 24. So make sure don't make the mistake of choosing 25, 26, something like that. And because already this is an order of size. So we need to understand we are going to bigger numbers. So you can't go less than, you can't write 19 as well, because already 20 is there, right? So you have to write down any number. If you write 21, if any student write 22, still you will get the mark. If you write 23, still you will get the mark. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So hope everyone got this as well. Next, we talk about a basketball team plays 6 games. Okay. So the basketball teams plays 6 games. So it's about the mean question. Okay. A basketball team is playing 6 games. After playing 5 games, the mean score of the team is 21 points. And after playing 6 games, the mean team is 23 points per game. You have to work out how many points were scored in the 6th game. So you need to understand here, you will have to apply the mean formula, sir. The mean formula is x bar is equals to summation of x divided by the number of observations, how many games you are playing in this case, number of wins. So you already know that the mean is given to you, that the mean is 21 points. Okay. The mean is 21 points when you have played 5 games. Okay. So when you have played 5 games, the mean is 21, which means you can find out what was the sum, what was the point scored on all 5 games. So total number of points, the 105, you multiply 21 into 5, sir, and you get it that it is 105 points were scored. Mean is the average. Okay. You add all of them and divide by the number of mean is the average, sir. So we need to understand that there were 105 points in total from the 5 games. Like the basketball team have scored some 20 points in first game, 25 in some other game, 35, 40, 30, 23. All of them added when the 5 games points were added, basketball. So when the all points games added, it made 105 points after 5 games. Okay. Next thing is you do it the same for the this thing, that is the playing after 6 games. Now the mean is 23 after playing 6 games. So you calculate again the summation of x. That is, sir, after playing 6 games, the total points that the team have scored are 138 points. So it's very simple and clear that after playing 5 games, the points were 105. And now after playing 6 games, the points are 138, which means in the sixth game, they scored the difference between of them 138 points. After 138 points minus 105 point is the points that were scored in the sixth game. So 33 points were scored in the sixth game. Okay.
Sir, for this question, we just do 5 times 21 minus 6 times 23.
Exactly. You can get that way as well. Yep.
The opposite. अच्छा ठीक है.
Exactly. Very good. So you can take a screenshot as well of question number 5. It's important. Complete on statistics, 6 marks question. So question number 5 of this paper is also done. Okay. Very important question this is. Got it? Should we move forward?
Yes, sir.
Next, we have again some inequalities, factorization and solving. So let's quickly do that as well. So 5x minus 7. So you say that, so it will be 2 plus 7. And you got that as 5x is less than 2 plus 7 is 9. So here we go. It will be x is less than 9 divided by 5. Okay. So you can keep the answer as it is, or you can divide as well. 9 divided by 5 will be 5 ones are 5 and 5 eights are 4. So 1.8. Okay. So you can write x is less than equals to 1.8. I think that will be the better one. Write in decimal. Okay. Understood? Sure. Next thing we have, this one was simple. Next thing we have to factorize and do that. So let's work on that as well. So here we go. We have y squared minus 2y. So you can say 1 into 35. 1 into 35 is 35. And how can you get the factors of 35, which makes 2 as well? So 5 sevens is 35, and 5 and 2, when they are subtracted, they will get us 2 as well. So I need -2 here. So -7, +5, -7, -35. So y square plus 5y minus 7y minus 35. Here you go. You take common y plus 5 inside the bracket. So -7 common, y plus 5 inside the bracket. So here we go. Y minus 7 and y plus 5 are the factorized. You have done the factorization for them. Okay, understood?
Yes, sir.
Got this one clear?
Yes, sir.
So here we go. This one is an important as well. We got the factorization done there. And then always remember the word what does hence means, that you have to take help from the previous part and then solve the question. Okay, take help from the previous part, only 1 mark. Don't make the mistake of solving everything again. It's a very silly mistake. Okay, it's not a good decision. Okay, just take help from the previous part. Already you have factorized it. Just get the answers. Okay, so y minus 7 multiplied by y plus 5 is equals to 0. So we got y is equals to 7 as one answer. You solved it. And y is equals to -5. So 7 and -5, you can write down are the values. Okay.
Yes, sir. So I can also use a quadratic formula for this question, or no?
You cannot apply quadratic formula because they are telling you to factorize. Okay. Quadratic formula, they will test you in some other way. Okay. Make sure if they are saying factorize, it means you have to do it this way only. Okay. Factorize means doing it this way. They will ask you, you have to solve it quadratic formula when they will ask you. And when you know that the answer is going to come in decimal, or they are telling us to use that the answer will come to 2 decimal places, then you use.
Okay, sir.
Question number 5, 6, both are done. 1 till 6 are done. You can take a quickly screenshot as well.
Sir, can you just tell me the paper? The screenshots are not very clear.
Yes, definitely, sure. Okay, question number 7, it's about sets and Venn diagram. Okay. Question number 7 is sets and Venn diagram chapter. And we have question number 7 saying that the universal set is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And A intersection B is 5, 10, 15. B naught is this thing. A naught is this thing. We have to complete the Venn diagram for this for eventually 3 marks. Okay. So let's work it out. We already know what is A intersection B, sir. A intersection B is called this part, right? Wherever we have a common, right? So here we go, sir. It is going to be these things common. 5, 10, and 15 are going to come in between. In the middle part, A intersection B is 5, 10, 15. Okay. Then we need to understand that A complement are 4, 6, 7, and B complement are also given. Okay. So A complement means that apart from the A, okay, what we have. Okay. So they are so A complement. So if we work it out, how does it happen? We don't know what is A, right? But when we subtract from the universal set, when you minus the A, you get the A complement, right? You get the A complement. When you minus, whenever you have A, whatever A is there in common, you subtract, remaining out of them are the A complement. Okay. So we are going to say that A is going to be 9, 11, because 9, 11, 5 is already there. We are going to compare this with A complement. Follow this one. We are going to compare with this one, A complement 4, 6, 7, 8, 14. Okay. So out of that, those are matching. That will be, those who are matching will not be taken into account. So 4, 4, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 14, and 14. They will be not taken into account. as well as the common one as well. So 5, 10, and 15, they are basically the intersection one. So they will also be rejected, and remaining all of them are part of A. Okay, so 9, 11, 12, and 13 are the A values. They lie in A. So if I make the A set, A is basically eventually, sir, A is 9, 11, 12, 13. Sorry, the A will also constitute of 5, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 15, out of which 5, 10, 15 are the common intersection, and the remaining of them are part of A. A complement are 4, 6, 7, 8, 14, which will come outside. Okay, understood? A complement are outside, which will come outside A. Okay, now let's work out B the same way. Okay, so when we talk about B, it is going to be, sir, B is 7, 8, 9. We're going to compare B with this one. So we 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 11, 11. These are not there. 12, 12, 13, 13, 14, 14. Apart from them, 5, 10, and 15 are the common, which means B is left with. So B was eventually 4 and 6. So B is basically 4, 5, 6, 10, and 15. And B complement, you subtract from the universal, B complement is given. It's just basically they have given the complements and we have to find back. So whichever is not coming in here will be coming outside. Okay, whichever are not coming in here. So 4, so which means this 7 is not 4, 5, 6, 7 is 7 will come outside. 8 will also come outside. 9 and 10 are there. And 11, 12, 13 are also there. So 14 is remaining. So that's how the universal set gets completed, and you get 3 marks. 7, 8, 14 comes outside. 4 and 6 are B. B complement is this. The whole B is this thing. The whole A is this thing. And all of them are not part of it. Okay. Moving forward, we have another question that says workout standard form question. Okay. You got this, 7?
G.
We talk about standard form. We have to multiply A and B for 2 marks. Okay. So it
So
will
in
be
the question, why 7, 8, and 14 outside?
because 7, 8, and 14 are not coming in A and B. You see, 7, 8, and 14 are not coming in A and B. So they will be outside. They are just part of universal set. Okay. 7, 8, and 14, if you see, they are not coming in intersection. They are not coming in the union values as well. Whatever
Sir,
doesn't come in A and B or the intersection, they will be left outside. Okay.
but aren't they an A?
Can you repeat? Sorry.
Shouldn't they be an A?
Shouldn't be there?
Shouldn't it be an A?
No, which one? 7, 8, 14?
G.
No, they are saying that this is A complement. A complement means this is A, and apart from this, whatever it is, A complement. So if you talk about A complement is this as well and this as well. So you can see, if you look at A complement is everything except for A. A complement is everything except for A. So apart from these, whatever is there, 4, 6, 7, 8, 14, they will be coming outside of A. So you can see 4 and 6 are coming here, and 7, 8, and 14 are coming here. Got it?
Okay.
Now clear? If you
Yes.
look at the example from B's perspective as well, it will be same thing. B complement means 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14 will be outside B. So you can say 4, 6, 5, 10, 15 are in B. And apart from that, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13 are all outside B. Okay, getting it? Clear? Sure. Moving forward. So we have A and we have to multiply with B as well here. Got it? So 3 into 10 power 145, we have to multiply both of them. Understood? Clear? Got it?
G.
So how we can do it? We already know bases are same, so they can add up, okay, because it's multiplication sign. They will be going 10 power minus 24 plus 145. And here you are going to multiply 4.2 into 3, okay? So 4.2 into 3 will give me 4.2 into 3, I got it as 12.6. 12.6 into 12.6 into 10 power minus 24 plus 145. I got this power as 121 because the rule of standard form is you have to give decimal to one place. So it will be, sir, 1.26. You have to bring it from big to small. And eventually it will lead in addition of 1 point when you are going from this side to that side. It will be 122. Okay, you add 1 in it. So the final answer will be 1.26 into 10 power 122, which will give you full 2 marks. Okay, understood?
I think so. Let me just.
Take your time, understand this. Just multiply the numbers there, okay? 4.2. I multiplied the number. 4.2. 4.2 will be multiplied with 3. Okay, and bases are same, 10 power, 10 power. So bases, it's a multiplication sign, sir. So powers will be added. Minus 24 plus 145 is 121. 4.2 into 3 is 12.6. And the final step that you do is, because the rule says that decimal should be after one number, so it can't be with 12.6. We have to make the decimal before 2, sorry. So it will be 1.26. And when you go from a bigger number to a smaller number, you add the power. So it will be 121 plus 2, 121 plus 1, 122 as the power.
So sir, you switch the decimal place and add 1 to the in this.
Yeah, because we are going from 12.6 to 1.6. So it means big to small. We'll just add one number in it. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Next, we move on to question number 9. The diagram shows isosceles triangle ABC, and we have to calculate the area of the triangle ABC. And it's a trigonometry question with sine cosine rule. Okay, so this is not a right angle triangle, so we'll have to be careful of how we are going to solve question number 9, which is for 4 marks. Okay, got it?
Yes, sir.
So we have to calculate the area of the triangle ABC. The length are same, which means that this angle and this angle are same. Okay, understood? This angle and this angle are same. Okay, clear? Got it? Got the point? Okay, so there are 2 ways of doing this. You can apply the cosine rule as well, or you can do it with the ratio as well. So let's use the ratio because you can do it. You can break into 2 parts. Okay, and you can say that you can just draw the shortest distance. This will be called 14 centimeter and this will be called 14 centimeter, cutting in half. Okay, so here we go. We can say that this will be 14 centimeter and this will be also 14 centimeter. And now you can easily work out this angle. Okay, you can easily work out this angle. Let's call this X. Okay, so here we go. It will be, sir, we got adjacent, that is angle and the 90-degree together, it's called the adjacent. Okay, and in front of the 90-degree is the hypotenuse. The adjacent over hypotenuse indicates that you will have to apply cos. Okay, so cos X is the angle, adjacent is 14 centimeter divided by hypotenuse, that is 17.5 centimeter. And here we go, sir. X is equals to cos inverse of 14 divided by 17.5, and X is equals to cos inverse 14 divided by 17.5. We got it as 36.86, 36.86989. So a lot of degrees we got it. We can round it off as well, but we have to calculate the area of the triangle. This will take this. Okay, so what is the area of a triangle? And you don't have a right angle triangle, what you can just do simply, you can take 2 sides and the angle between them. So I'm going to do that as well. So area of the triangle will be half times area of triangle ABC will be half times the adjacent sides, that is AB, half times AB multiply by BC multiply by sine X degrees, okay, whatever the angle was coming. So here we go, sir, half times 14 times 20, sorry, half times AB is 17.5 times 28 times sine this angle. So I'm going to just take the quick exact value. Let's take it. We'll round off in the next place. 36.86989. Let's take it at the moment. And we'll round off at the end, okay?
Get the area.
Can you repeat?
Can't we just do 36.86989 times 28 divided by 2 to get the area?
Hold on, I'll get back that on that. First, let me complete 146.99 something 99. It's coming. It's eventually clear that it is going to be 147 centimeters square. So this is only one of the way of doing this. I can explain you other methods as well. What was your question?
So we can just use x. We can do x times 28 divided by 2. Because height times base divided by 2.
You are saying the half into base into height one?
G.
For that, you will have to get this length, okay? That's the other method. You will have to get this length and you already have this base, okay? You already, for this, you need the height, okay? You don't need the angle then. So area of the triangle in that way will be half into the base, that is 28, but you will have to find the height. And let me do it that way as well for you. For height, you will take again the Pythagoras theorem, okay? And that will be basically, you are going to say that it is 17.5, it is 14. And can you give me the height? Okay, so 17.5 and 14, and you find out this length, okay? How? Using Pythagoras theorem, okay? So height will be equals to 17.5 square minus 14 square over the square root, okay? The Pythagoras theorem formula you'll have to apply, okay? So that's what gives me 10.5 as the height. So you multiply 10.5 here, you got the height. Area is equals to 10.5 into 28 divided by 2. It's going to come as exactly correct as well, okay? It's the same way, okay? Got the answer from two different methods, the same, okay? Clear?
Yes, sir.
So we are done with question number 9 as well, okay? Moving forward to question number 10, clear on this 9? So when you talk about 10, we have the straight line. So we have a coordinate geometry question, okay? So when we talk about this, the coordinate geometry, let's work it out. We have a coordinate geometry question. The straight line L has the equation. The straight line L has equation, this thing, 2y plus 7x is equals to 10. Find the gradient of the line L. So we have to find the gradient of line L. We need to understand that it's basically y is equals to mx plus c. So we need to arrange them in this same order to get the gradient, okay? So 2y plus 7x is equals to 10. So you make the move first. 2y is equals to minus 7x plus 10. And here you go, y is equals to minus 7 over 2x plus 10 divided by 2. So here we go. This is arranged in the same from now. Y is equals to mx plus c. And you can easily say that, sir, the gradient will be m is equals to minus 7 over 2 or negative 3.5. So I'm going to write it down here. M is equals to negative 3.5, okay? So here we go. We got this and it's clear now, okay?
Yes, sir.
Next thing we talk about is find the coordinates of the points where the line crosses the y-axis. Always remember, crosses the y-axis means x is 0, okay? So crosses the y-axis means x is 0. So when x is 0, what is the coordinates? So you can say 2y plus 7x is equals to 10. And when x is 0, you plug in there, 7 times 0 is equals to 10. It's also called the y-intercept as y-intercept as well. So y is equals to 5. That is the value of c as well. Okay, 10 divided by 2, the c. Y-intercept. It's also called y-intercept as well. Okay.
Sir, can you go to the question above? A,
Sure, sure.
G
So
part
0,
A.
5 is the coordinates. Okay.
Yeah, when it says y equals -7 over 2x plus 10 over 2. So what happened to 10 over 2? Don't you use that as well?
Yeah, you can use that. 10 over 2 is 5. That's the y-intercept. That's what was the whole value of c. Y-intercept is c value, right?
Okay, yes, sir.
Y-intercept means crosses the y-axis where x is 0. You're asking
Okay.
that, right? Can you
G
repeat?
knows.
Or,
I understand now.
okay. So this one is also done. Question number 10. You can quickly revise this one. Okay. Let's look at another question here as well. So we got something for the investment, simple interest or compound interest. So question number 11 for 3 marks. I'll tell the formula as well. And let's work it out. Question number 11 as well. Okay. So question number 11 says that we have Himari who invests 200,000 yen for 3 years in a savings account paying compound interest. So the question is all about compound interest. Okay. So we got it. We have this here that there is Himari who invests 2,000 yen for 3 years. The rate of interest is 1.8 for the first year, X% for each of the second and the third year. The value of the investment at the end of the third year is this. You have to work out the value of X and give the answer correct to 1 decimal place. Okay, understood? So we'll start off step by step in this one. Okay, so you'll say that year 1, we got year 1, sir, 200,000 yen invested. This is amount, this is principal, sorry, principal into 1 plus 1.8% for the first year. And we got the answer, okay, 200,000 into 1 plus 1.8%. And we are going to get it as 200. So at the end of first year, the amount was 203,600 yen. Okay, 203,600 yen was the amount. Okay, got it? Clear? Understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay, sure about it?
Yes.
Okay. So 203,600 was this was the amount at the end of year. If you don't know the formula for compound interest, let me write it down here, is amount is equals to principal 1 plus the rate, that is the percentage, into the power of number of years. Okay. So P is the principal, how much you are investing. R is the rate of interest, or P is principal, how much you are investing. R is the rate of interest, and N is the number of years, and you get the amount. So at the end of year 1, you will get 203,600. And for year 2 and 3, they are saying that you are going to put this amount, that is 203,600 for the next year. You put it at the rate of X% for both the years. Okay, X% is the same for both the years. So X% for both the years, and you are getting it to 209. The value of the investment at the end of the year 2 and 3. Year 3, the value of investment is coming this. So now you can solve between them. Okay, understood?
Yes, sir.
The power of 2, I did it because now we have 2 years, the second year and the third year. So I'm doing the number of years that we're putting in. So here we go, 1 plus X% to the power of square is equals to 209,754 yen divided by 203,600. And you will get some 1 plus X% to the power of square. It will be is equals to, let's do the calculation, 209,754. Or it's better we don't do the calculation now. We just put the square root on the other side. Okay, just do it in one time in the calculator. So here we go, 1 plus X% is equals to square root of, you can write it like this, square root of 209,754, 203,600. And then you do the last step, that is, sir, X% will be this thing will have to be subtracted. So whatever you are getting from this, subtract with 1 minus 1 and multiply by 100 for the percentage, and you will get the X value. Okay, understood?
Yes, sir.
So here we go. We got this. And whatever you got, just multiply by 100. So I'm getting 1.5% to 1 decimal place. Okay. So the answer is 1.5%. Yep. Go on. Got it. Make sure copy this down. Very important. Understanding clear compound interest we applied. Go. I'm listening.
So for the
It's
first
okay.
year,
Can you repeat? Sorry.
sir, for the first year, the formula is 200,000 times 1 plus 1.8.
Because because the interest rate is given. Okay, the interest rate is different for the first year, and it's the same for the second and third year. So that's why I did it for only first year. That first year, if we do compound interest, we are going to get, when we invested 200,000 the start of year, at the end of the first year, I am going to get 203,600 yen. 2,03,600 yen I'm going to get. Yep.
200,000.
And then I'm going. Okay, go on. You say please.
200,000 times 1.8.
Not getting you, sorry.
200,000 times 1.8 to the power of 1.
No, 200,000 into 1 plus 1.8. Okay, if you find out only 200,000 into 1.8, you will get how much interest you have earned. Okay, you need to know the total amount. At the start of the year, sir, I had 200,000 yen. At the end of first year, you got 203,600 yen. Now, again, at the start of the second year, you are putting it with an X percentage of interest rate, and for 2 years, which have the same rate. And at the end of 3 years, you are getting 20975 yen, 754 yen.
When I put the first year one, the formula in my calculator, it gave me 560,000.
Can you repeat? Sorry.
When I put 200,000, I put the equation for the first question, I get
Make sure 200,000 bracket 1 plus 1.8%. You will get 203,600. You're making a calculation error. Okay, don't have to worry.
I have to put a percent.
Yes, you have to put percent, definitely, because it's 1.8%. Either you write in the percentage, or you just write in the calculator the percent. Okay, got it?
Okay. I wasn't putting the percent.
No problem. Let's do another question that is of cumulative frequency. Okay, question number 12. Okay, got it?
Yeah.
On statistics, cumulative frequency, and we'll stop here as half of the paper is done, and we'll complete that in the next. Okay, so let's quickly finish cumulative frequency. The table gives information about the time in minutes taken by 80 customers to do their shopping in a supermarket. So 7, the frequency is given. There are 2 customers who took between 50 to 60 minutes in the shopping, where 50 is not inclusive while 60 is inclusive. 14 customers who take time between 30 and 40 minutes. So how do you get the cumulative frequency? You just add between 0 and 10 minutes. Between 0 and 10 minutes, we only have between 0 and 10 minutes.
Keep adding 7 and 7 plus
Exactly.
26.
Between 0 and 10 minutes, we have 7 customers only. Then if we talk from 0 till 20 minutes, it means these customers plus these customers will get included. So it's going to be 33 customers were there between 0 and then from 0 till 30 minutes, you just have to add on. So 7 plus 26 plus 24, that is, sir, 57 minutes. Then 57 plus 14, just add on, because the customers, now they are accumulating from 0 to 40 minutes, means all of the customers who are taking less than 40. This means all the customers who are taking less than and equals to 50 minutes will be added. That will make it 78. And then less than 60 are all the 80 customers. So 80 customers take less than equals to 60 minutes. Okay. Got this? It was for 1 mark. Now we have to draw a cumulative frequency curve. So make sure you have the pencil sharp and you do it properly on your graph paper and follow very carefully. So 0 till 10 minutes is 7. So on that 10, you will have to draw 7. Okay. So you can put a cross as well, or you can put a dot as well. So at 0 till 10 minutes, we have got 7. For 0 till 20, we have got 33. So here we go, 33 will be there. At 30, we got 57 point. Okay. So at 30, I'm going to mark 57 point. And step at 40, I'm going to mark a 71 point. So at 40, I mark a 71 point. At 50, I'm going to mark a 78 point. And at 80, I'm going to mark a 60, I'm going to mark an 80 customers point. Okay, so that's how the customers will go. And what we need to understand is that it is going to be this thing. Okay, make sure make a smooth curve. Okay, so here we go. It is going to be a smooth curve. That's how the curve will look like. And from 0 to 0, you match it up. So it will be at 0 customers for 0 minutes. So make sure you draw a smooth cumulative frequency curve, and then you have to use your curve and make sure the answer is coming between the median, between the range that is given in the marking scheme. So now we have to use the graph to estimate for the median time. So make sure understand median is 50% of the data. So we have total 80 customers. So we have to go to the 40th customer to get the median. Okay, so 40 customers will tell us what's the median time taken, what's the middle time taken, not the average time, the median time. So I'm having 40 customers here, and my median time is coming something 22 minutes, which is according to the examiner is also correct, the range. So I'm getting it as 22 minutes. That's how make sure you use pencils here, pencil and ruler here. You mark this with pencil and you mark this with pencil. Try to be as much accurate as possible, okay? So here we go, sir, 22 minutes. And the marking scheme range is 21 till 24 minutes. So if you are giving the answer as 21 minutes, 23.5, 24, or 22, your answer will be accepted, okay? So make sure there's always a range in these type of questions. And that's why you need to be accurate to get the correct answer. So here we go. 22 minutes is the median time, sir. That was 2 marks. You got it. And the last one is basically one of the 80 customers. We have to find the probability. So let's work it out. One of the 80 customers is chosen at random. So you can definitely say that the denominator, because you are choosing from the 80 customers, so the denominator for the probability is 80 because you're choosing from those customers. One of the 80 customers is chosen at random. We have to use the graph. You have to use the graph to find an estimate for the probability. So using the graph, we have to do this, that the time taken by this customer was more than 42 minutes. Okay, so the time taken by that customer was more than 42 minutes. So you have to go to 42 minutes first, students. By the graph, you have to do this. So sir, here we go. 42 minutes are here. Let's just zoom in. And here we go. 42 minutes are here. Something 42 minutes are coming here. Okay, so 42 minutes comes here. So how many students I can see? 42 lies there. So they are saying that more than that. Okay, so around there is 73 mark. Okay, so what does this graph shows? This graphs means this value mean that there are 73 customers, who take that there. Oh, sorry, the graph went off. Hold on. Yep, let me write it down. There are 73 customers who take less than 42 minutes. This means this, okay, 42 the value that is coming, it means that there are 73 customers who take less than or equals to 42 minutes, from 0 till 42 minutes. Make sure understand what the examiner is asking. The examiner is saying that the time taken by customers was more than 42 minutes. So how many customers took more than 42 minutes? You have to find that. How many customers take more than 42 minutes? So So there were only 80 minus 7, 80 minus 73 customers. So got this? It will be
Yes,
seven
sir.
customers, 7 or 8 customers who took that. So you can write 7/80, or that should be the answer. Okay. Clear on
Yes,
this?
sir.
Got it?
Yes.
Okay. That's the answer. Okay. Hold on. The Azan is going on. So we'll continue from here. Okay. And we'll continue the paper from here. Make sure it can be 72, 71. This will allow. Okay. 1 mark. Oh, accuracy will tell you. Okay. But the answer should be somewhat 7/80, 8/80, 9/80. That's how it will go. Okay. Fair on this?
Yes, could you just send me the paper as well? I'll go through the
Definitely.